Restoration is a next generation focused church. It's all about our kids and our grandkids. Why are we that way? Because God's that way. God's always talking about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Us, our kids, our grandkids. Even on the day of Pentecost in Acts chapter 2, the Apostle Peter stands up and says, "This is for you, your children, and your children's children." God's all about the next generation. And you know what raises up the next generation? Families. That's why the Bible opens with a marriage. It closes 66 books later in the book of Revelation. It ends with a marriage. And all through the scripture, God is talking about families. At the close of the Old Testament, Malachi the prophet says, when the Messiah comes, he's going to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, hearts of the children to the fathers. 400 years later, the New Testament opens up, and what's Matthew saying in chapter 1, verse 1? He lists the genealogy of Jesus. And God is saying, even the Messiah came from a family. And you look at some of those characters in that list, he came from a broken, less than perfect family. All through the New Testament, we see this theme. God even says about the church leaders, let's make sure they lead at home with their family effectively before we let them lead with God's family at the church. At Restoration, this is why we staff, we budget, and use our facilities. When you look at those three things, you'll see this church has a serious commitment about reaching the next generation. Candace and I have 7 kids, 5 grandkids, and right now, we understand and embrace the challenge and the importance of reaching our children and our grandchildren. That's our commitment of Restoration.